Hi everyone, and welcome to Computer Science 1. My name is Debbie Sorrentino. I'm the instructor for this class, and in this video I am going to show you around our class, how to navigate our class, and some very important information that you need to know as we begin our class. So in Blackboard on the left-hand side here we have what's called our course menu. Our home page will always bring up this page. You'll see any announcements. This is always just the first line of an announcement. So when you see this, you can click it and you can read the whole entire announcement. If you click over here on course announcements, that's another way to see all of the announcements, or maybe any that were from a few days ago that you didn't see. And then I'm going to click home page to come back. Out here is kind of some required information about Starfish, student training and technology resources, all the NCCC resources and policies, and here's just a little link where you can log into your T-Wolves account. I'm going to start by saying if you take an online class, you have to check your email. You have to check it at the minimum 3 to 4 times a week. This is the only way that I can correspond with you. So if I need to contact you regarding anything, I'm going to send you emails. So I need you to please check your email. If you don't want to check your email, this is the time to get out of this class. Okay. So I'm going to start over here with the course information. Well, first of all, there's a start here link. And you can read through these instructions, and it basically tells you everything you need to do just to get started. And one of the things it does is it directs you to the course information syllabus link. So I'm going to click on this. And here you can read a welcome from me. This is the video you're watching now. Our course syllabus, I have 2 versions, Word and PDF, in case you have a preference. I'm going to open this syllabus up now and talk about the information in here. Okay. My preferred method of communication is email. Here's some instructions how to send me an email. Our course material, we are using a Revel textbook titled Starting Out with C++ by Tony Gaddis. It's an interactive online textbook. It is required. All the work for this class will be in the book. And it's part of the first day program at NCCC. So the cost has been added to your tuition bill, so you get the best price and access as of day 1. Later on in this video, I'm going to talk more about how to access the textbook. We're also going to be using Dev C++. It is a compiler. It is also free, and instructions for that will be provided within our first learning module. You can read the description, the learning outcomes, and there's a little bit more information here on what is an online course and online attendance. Your grade is going to be based on 10% discussions. You are required to post and then respond to other students. Quizzes, they'll always be open for 48 hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You could take them anytime during this day, but they have to be taken on the dates that they are scheduled. There will be a final quiz during our last week of class, or finals week, where 2 quiz grades and the lowest quiz grade will be dropped. Revel and other assignments will be posted in each module. They are not accepted late. Any discussions, quizzes, and assignments are not accepted late. So it's important that you are aware of the course schedule. There's a calendar. I send reminders. If you're checking in on course, you'll always know when things are due. And then there will be programming projects in each module. I will accept these late, 5% per weekday, and no project is accepted 1 week after the due date. Sometimes students wait to the last minute and then they need help. So, late work, no discussions, no quizzes, no assignments. Projects will only be accepted up to 1 week late, and there'll be a 5% late penalty per weekday. So here's the grading scale, a little bit more about course expectations. You should really read this stuff through. I don't want to read it to you. And what I expect from you, that you're checking your T-Wolves, that you're logging in and spending time in the course. etc., etc. What you can expect from me, I log on almost every weekday. If you send me an email, you'll generally receive a response within 24 hours. If you send it over the weekend, sometimes you might have to wait till Monday, depending on what I'm doing that weekend. I will respond to any questions you send to me as soon as possible, and I will do everything I can to help you be successful. Okay, all you need to do is ask. Things are generally graded, discussions, assignments, quizzes within 2 to 3 days after the due date. Sometimes projects take me a week to get back to you. Generally, I have to wait for all the projects to come in. And there'll be more on this in the course information documents, but you have to have a plan for a technical problem. If you wait until the last minute and there's a storm and your internet goes out, that kind of was poor planning on your part. You have to have some plan. If your computer breaks, you have to get a computer from a friend or family member or go on campus or anything else. Make a backup plan now. Don't wait until it's too late. Okay. The course schedule, I'm going to show you this, and I'm not going to go through the whole schedule, but you'll see when you post to a discussion, it's due on Fridays. Assignments are also due on Fridays. Sometimes I have to break them into 2 pieces. Our textbook kind of has some limitations. If there's two assignments in a module, the first half will be due Friday, the second Saturday. Discussion responses and projects are going to be due on Tuesday, and quizzes are due on Tuesday and Wednesday. And you can see here very specific dates for everything in our course. I'm going to just show you, I'm going to click on the calendar link. In the calendar link, I've also posted all of our due dates. So you just click on the calendar link and you can see here when everything is due. Okay, back to the course information documents. Again, this link explains all the policies, resources, help. That's pretty standard for NCCC, and so you can read through that information. How to get access to our textbook. I talked a little bit about this being the first day. I'm sorry. So if you follow these steps, you should get access to our textbook. Just let me show you. On the course menu, you're going to choose the course materials first day, and you'll see that link right here. And when you click on this, it'll bring you into the textbook. And in here, you'll have this little link that says reveal access code. And over here, you'll have a code. I don't have a code because I'm the instructor, and you can copy it. And then you follow these instructions. Okay, so I mean, that's pretty much in the instructions. Then on the course menu, choose the learning modules content. And then you click on this link. This is the link you'll use all the time to go into the textbook. But the first time when you click on it, you will have to create a Pearson account. If for some reason you already have one, you can use the one you have. I recommend using your T-Wolves email when you set this up. And in this sign-up process, you will be asked to prompt the code that I just showed you how to get. And then it will bring you into our textbook. So again, all the instructions for getting the textbook are right here. And if you have any problems along the way, you can let me know. If you'd like to build your Blackboard profile, that's always a good idea when taking online classes. Then there are 3 things that you need to respond to. This is required for all classes. You click on it, you read the academic integrity policy, and then you just say, yes, I agree. Policy on cheating and plagiarism. This is for my class. It talks about what cheating and plagiarism is in a programming class. So if you click on this link, it'll ask you to read an attached document and then say, yes, you agree. And this is just a quick question saying that you do have a technology backup plan. And this shows you your next steps, which basically will tell you to go into the learning modules and get started in our first module, Intro to Programming. I'm not going to talk about that right now because once you click on the Introduction to Programming link, there'll be another video. But you can't wait. So it tells you about that module. So let's finish going here. My grades. This link is always going to be updated with your grades. It's one click. You click on it. and you can see your grades. You can see now only the discussion and the first assignment are available, the technology backup plan. As I assign more things, this will get populated with more grades. You will always have access to your overall grade and your letter grade. They'll be populated here. This total means nothing, just ignore it. I can't get rid of it. We probably have to wait till you at least have a project and an assignment and a quiz and a discussion before your overall grade here is completely accurate. Here's where you can send an email to me. And when I reply, it goes to your TWOLS email, so that's what you got to be checking. I talked about course announcements. Starfish is an early alert system, so if you're not logging in for a few days, or if I have any concerns, you might get a message from the Starfish people. ACE tutoring services. There will be tutoring available for this class. I have not received information yet, but when you click on this link, it will bring you to a place which will let you sign up for an appointment. Last semester, we had online students use Zoom to do tutoring. It worked out really well. I believe that the tutors might be in the Learning Center on campus physically, where students could come in, or sign up for appointments where, again, they will help you on Zoom. I have super helpful people that work for me that can help with your programming classes. Don't be afraid to ask for help. These are just some resources and facts you might need throughout the semester. If you kind of have a question, you can look through these. This C++ programming tutorials, this is a link to my YouTube channel, which has short videos on C++ programming. Many of these videos are in the class, in the actual lecture material in our class, but that's a link. And then there's some help here. If you need help with Blackboard, if you have any questions on online learning in general, this brings you to the Student Support Center and SUNY Online Help Desk also if you need help attaching files and things like that. And lastly, this little link here, Revel Status. Revel is the platform that we're using for our textbook, and sometimes they have some issues. So if you can't get into the textbook, you just might want to click on that link. I'll just show you here what it shows. Status for Revel and Blackboard, basically no issues in the last 24 hours. So sometimes you might find that they have issues, and that's kind of a good way to figure them out. Okay, so that's basically the overview. So a couple of hints to help you be successful in this class. Number one, check your email. Number two, once you're in the textbook and you're reading through the textbook and you're running the sample programs and you're watching my videos, pay attention, spend time on that. You might have to do it more than one time. This is an online class, and that's how you get the content. That's how you're learning. If you just rush through and read and try and click on multiple choice answers and you don't retain or learn that information, you cannot be successful in this course. So take your time, do all of the assignments, get them done on time. If you have any questions, ask immediately. If you wait, that is never good. This is one of those things, everything you do the first week, you need to know the second week, etc., etc. So any questions or problems, turn your work in on time. Contact me with any issues that you have. If you have any type of an emergency, you should be able to send me a quick email within the first 48 hours, no matter what it is. If you come to me and you just are gone for 3 weeks and then you return because there was some situation, it is going to be very hard for you to get back on track. Okay, so I think those are kind of my tips for the online course, and always feel free to contact me, and always watch these videos at the beginning of every module. I'll have a video that'll really help you out in that video. Okay? And remember, I'm concerned with your success.